Christmas behind bars.
And as many of us prepare to spend time at home with family for the holidays, a Metro Detroit man will not be able to join his loved ones.
49-year-old Paul Whelan was arrested in Russia just after Christmas last year.
The Novi native was charged with spying for the U.S. Now, nearly 1 year later, he remains locked up in a Moscow jail, unable to communicate with his loved ones. 7 Action News reporter Andrea Isom spoke with his family on this Christmas Eve.
Well, I spoke with Paul's twin brother David, and it was emotional. For him, the holidays makes this reality even harder to bear. It was December 2018, a year ago, when Novi native Paul Whelan boarded a plane to Russia. It was supposed to be a magical, wonderful time, witnessing the wedding of a friend. But on that journey, things took a jarring turn for the former Marine. Whelan was arrested in a Moscow hotel, detained by the FSB, Russia's domestic intelligence agency. Whelan was charged with being a spy. For Paul's twin brother David, it seemed like a tall tale, but felt like a fierce punch to the gut.
Complete disbelief, because to have the Russian government accuse your brother of being a spy just seems so far-fetched, so Hollywood-like that it's hard to believe.
Before this whirlwind, Whelan worked as a head of global security for a Michigan-based auto supplier. He believes his current situation could be attached to that. Seen here, isolated inside a glass box, Whelan pleads to European leaders and President Donald Trump for his release. But Russian lawyers have appealed an extension, leaving him locked away and still awaiting trial. If convicted, he could spend 20 years behind bars. Whelan has repeatedly denied the charges and says he was set up.
There is no evidence. There is no case. They are people of honor. Then they will realize that a mistake has been made. I don't think this was ever intended to be a large political dispute, which it has become. It really is a small law enforcement corruption issue, and I think that if they were honest about it, it could go away.
Congress has insisted upon the same, for the Russian government to produce tangible proof against Whelan or release him at once. Plus, Whelan has health issues that were set to be addressed if his return to the U.S. had happened as planned.
He has been in a Russian prison for 12 months now. As of Saturday, and he still hasn't seen any medical professional who can speak to him in English and explain to him what's going on. We know that he has been threatened with abuse by guards.
There is not a day David does not think about Paul, as he encourages him from afar and prays that his family is reunited, because the time that we all have left is precious. To his brother, he says this:
Stay strong, be defiant. It will eventually come to an end, and hopefully you'll be home in time to see Mom and Dad before they die.
So you can imagine, his wish for the new year is his brother's safe return. I'm Andrea Isom, 7 Action News.